Alright, we're back, and we're in Tomb of the Giants. Oh, I'm heavy. I'll live. I'll live. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and, So we did some PvP, right? And what had happened was... Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there we go. Back to medium. Okay. So what had happened was I did some PvP, right? And I have to be honest, I hated it. I hated every last moment of it. And it's just I just absolutely, well, it's one of those things you have to do again in order to remind yourself as to why you hate the PvP in this game so much. Yes, about that. Okay, no. Okay, that was a stupid idea. Maybe I shouldn't have done that after all. Oh, good. And my stuff is all the way down there, too. Oh, this is wonderful. Can I Wrath of the Gods them from here? I can! This changes everything. Come on over. I hardly use this spell as it is. Thanks. Now... Oh. Get stuff. Okay, so as I was saying about the PvP situation, I'm just reminded how much I actually don't like the PvP system in this game, to be honest. Sure, it's a good soul farm, but honestly, I met with a lot of cheaters. I'm talking people were using macros to instantly change their armors whenever I got a backstab on them, and it just basically reduced the damage, and then a macro again to just change it right back. So... And then some of them were literally swapping weapons with a macro so that they didn't have to go through the animation of swapping a weapon like this. They just immediately changed it from the inventory. Using a macro, of course. Which, again, did not really like. Ugh. But then again, I'm reminded why... Oh. Bye. Okay, drink up. Stop shooting at me. But yeah, that was another reason why I just didn't really like the PvP in this game. But I guess now that it's different on PC, because I can actually see that people do actually have macros to just like swap weapons, swap armors, just like that. It was just, it was a nightmare. Sure, I got a lot of PvP in there, and I got some souls out of it, but it could have been better because, you know, maybe because I was not really invading at prime time. So that really was a factor as to why I didn't have as many souls as I could have had. But one of the main problems was just... and that's another thing. The backstab system. I had people like literally spinning around and doing backstabs from the front of me. Doing a kick and getting a backstab from the side of me. It was just absolutely ridiculous and stupid. It was like these people... I see that. And I want that. And I want it. Mine. But yeah, these people were just being absolutely ridiculous. It's just... Like, imagine you're in this incredibly broken and just heavily, easily exploitable system, and yet you decide to absolutely sweat about it. I'm talking... They were just, like, sweating so hard. Like, I get that if you can be good at a game, but I mean... If you're trying to be good in an exploitable system, then get out. Like, you don't just... Like, this is why you're in Dark Souls 1 doing PvP, because it's the only way that you can ever actually win. Because, you know, you're in a system that everyone can agree is heavily exploited, easily exploitable, and it's just heavily abused. And even the game developers will tell you that basically this system was just not great because by the fact that you simply cannot have instant backstabs anymore in the later games is already a sign that even the developers agree that this is not a good PvP system. Also, they definitely made a lot of improvements in the PvP system. For one, invading within a different zone. Because, I mean, like, you take a look at Elden Ring, and you can... And, I mean, sure, it got introduced later, but it was just so good to be able to invade from different zones. I see that guy down there. Gotcha! Come here, you. Goodbye. It was just so ridiculous, and I just didn't like it. Like, it just hugely reminded me why I don't like the PvP in Dark Souls 1, and why I just don't like it at all. It's just... I just absolutely hated it, and I'm sorry to say it, but the only reason I would ever do it again is just to try and soul farm. And of course the host... Oh wait, I almost forgot. There we go, a heal. I think we'll get rid of Sunlight Spear for now, because it just doesn't really do all that much damage for me. Sure, it's a ranged attack, but that's what I have my bow for now, so... Also, we still... So, I was trying to search... Oh, hey. So, I was trying to do some Dark Moon Blade invading, and honestly, I probably would have been better off just kind of... Get out. I probably would have been better off just farming from the birds. You know, the harpies. The weird Dark Souls versions of harpies. So, I probably would have been better off just farming from those, because I just hardly found anyone. Hang on a second. Okay. We're back. Alright. Just had to go for a moment there. Okay, but as I was saying... So, it was ridiculous that these players were just basically getting away with so much. Like, I even saw, as unbelievable as this is going to sound, and crazy, I saw someone swinging a Zweihander. Oh, hey. Like a katana. Hey. You, want to go away there, big man? Oh, okay. Go away! Oh, seriously? Well, at least he got his weapon out of it. It was the craziest thing. I saw someone swinging a Zweihander with the same animation as a katana. You know, the literal... It's in the name, Zweihander, two-hander. And yet, swinging it like a katana. It was... I don't even know what to say to that. Like, what is this mod or hack are you using here to be able to do that? I actually want to know. And obviously, I beat the person. Oh my god! Wow. Wow. I may need to swap from the Chloranthy ring here. That was just ridiculous damage. We'll get back there. I gotta say, they really amped the difficulty in this game. Yeah, you know, you're not doing that again. Yeah, you're not doing that again. Thank you very much. Eh. Okay, well, I guess the body's just gonna disappear like that. I mean, I'm fine with this. So anyway, yeah, I saw someone swinging it like a katana, and which is the weirdest thing. Like, how are you doing that? Unless you're using some kind of macro, which basically, you know, you press the button, you're with a katana, you swing it, but then you swap to Zweihander, and then it does the, it does both, which is basically the swing animation, but the reach of a Zweihander, but then you, I don't know. It was weird. And probably cheating at the same time, you know. Hang on. Okay. So, yeah. And then I saw another player who was probably speed hacking because I saw him running at ridiculous speeds while wearing Havels. Again, probably a macro there. Probably. Let's see if I can kindle. Oh. Duh. No. Okay, I can't. Alright, so yeah, he was running at ridiculous speeds. And this guy, like, he had every exploit down. Like, if you could make a whole list of exploits for him to do, he knew every single one of them. Or at least that's what I would assume that he does, because again, it was just absolute ridiculousness to see what this guy could do. Where am I going? You need to die. Gotcha. Alright, I know we need to head down here. There we go. And it was just absolutely just the weirdest thing. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, is this all that's left in the Dark Souls Remastered player base at this point? Cheaters? Is this what happens to every game whenever it basically just has a really low player base? It's just the cheaters that are left? I don't know. I mean, of course... Ooh. Of course, I speak from basically, you know, an NA point, you know, basically, you know, North America, so we tend to get a lot of cheaters here, and I mean a lot of them. Should probably heal before I go jumping down there like a dummy. Gotcha! Gotcha. And I just couldn't believe how players like that can even exist here. Luring it out. Luring what out? White Titanite jump. Cool. But luring what out? Because I don't hear any or see anything. So I guess we just keep moving then. Wasn't there supposed to... Yep, there is. Okay. Soul of a Brave Warrior. So, I don't know. Maybe I could have just been being bad at the game, but I strongly doubt that, especially given my veterancy. And another thing I hated was just how everybody was using the one ring. Oh, I forget what it is. It's that ring that changes your dodge rolling. And they were just using it to roll right behind me and then backstab. Here comes Paladin Leroy. Any second now. There he is. Ring? Alright, Paladin Leroy, come on. Let's go. Come on. Hurry up! Oh. Oh, no, don't you dare. There we go. Let's see, I get 2 humanity, a grant, and sanctus. Cool, thanks. Let me guess, ring? Ring? Secret ahead. Gorgeous view ahead. What, 19,000? Praise the sun. Oh, I was hoping to see the ring message. You know, the one that's referencing Elden Ring. Because, you know, the tree. Jeez, those, some really tall trees. Alright, but, I just didn't like it at all. So, I guess after having done some PvP, I now realize, yeah, I hated the PvP here. And I was actually glad to have a much better system when it came down to the later games. You know, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and then Elden Ring, of course, and of course even Bloodborne had a better system. So long as instant backstabs aren't a thing, I can wholeheartedly say that, yeah, it's a way better system already. And Gotcha. Oh, what? Goodbye. Oh yeah, we need to swap weapon to the Astora's straight sword, so that way we can stop the skeletons from spawning back. That's right. Well, in the boss fight, that is. Give me that. Still over here. Come on. Ah, skeleton babies, go away. Okay, keep going, keep going. Nope. I remember that little trick. Gotcha. Gotcha. Got him. Give me a mask. I think the only mask I'm missing is Mask of the Mother. Nope. I see that item down there. I'm going for it. White Titanite chunk. Goody, thanks. Oh, wow. No humanity? Boo. And goodbye. And oh, of course you would. Let me guess, you dropped something? Oh. Okay. But yeah, in conclusion, I hated the PvP. I really hated it. I really did. It was certainly something. But yeah, okay, so now we're gonna swap helmets here, but yeah, it just I just couldn't anymore. I had to move on because the game was just absolutely agitating me. It was like, okay, well, I guess this is my reminder as to why I actually hated the PvP. And I just didn't like it anymore, so yeah. At least I managed to get some levels out of it. I was really trying to get some souvenirs of reprisal, but I guess the best way to go about that is to just farm them, or just be at a really low level. But then again, you even farm it from people, you have to actually kill people who aren't hollow, which already can be a problem in its entirety, and then actually invading them as a result. So yeah, it's probably better to just farm the souvenirs of reprisal from the birds in Painted World. So with that being said, we'll get into the boss next time. So, and then we'll go into, I believe, Kiln of the Flame, because I should have the 4 Lord Souls by now. So we'll see you all in a bit. So see you in a bit.